And welcome back to my channel. So right now this video is all about UFC. Many of you do not know that I'm a UFC fan actually. I'm a casual fan and I'm not the best guy for these kind of things, but I'm going to do a UFC 219 prediction video. And last time I did one of these things, I did it on my Facebook and I got all of them wrong. That was hilarious. A lot of people lost their money. A lot of people lost their money. So we're going to be predicting for the 219 card, and I'm going to be predicting for the main card only. The first fight on that card is Holly Holm and Chris Justino Cyborg. Now both of these are very talented and very accomplished fighters. Only one of them had steroid allegations. Now, Holly Holmes is the woman that we know who dethroned Ronda Rousey when Ronda Rousey was on the top. She was the one who exposed the game of Ronda Rousey, how she was not a well-rounded fighter. Now, Holly Holmes is a boxer, is a kickboxer, and an MMA athlete fighter. But look, here's the thing. I saw Chris Cyborg give an interview with Khabib Nurmagomedov, or whatever his name is, Khabib. I'm sorry, I'm fucking up his name, but she was giving an interview with Khabib, and she was bigger than Khabib. When they both were sitting down, she actually looked bigger than Khabib. And Khabib is fighting at 155, and he walks around at 190, 200, something like that. He had problems making weight at 155. Excuse me. So the laptop was about to fall. So for this fight, Cyborg versus Holly Holm, I will pick Cyborg for third or fourth round TKO because I think the power is too much. And in my heart, I like Holly too much, so I wanted to say fifth round decision or something like that. But I know Cyborg is gonna win. The next fight is Khabib versus Edson Barboza. No questions about it, Khabib. Because if it's anybody other than Tony Ferguson in that division 155, it's simple, Khabib. Khabib will beat Conor, Khabib will beat anybody else. Only Tony Ferguson is the man I think who can give Khabib a challenge. Okay, now moving on to the third fight. Now this is very interesting. Jimmy Rivera versus Lineker. John Lineker. I think that probably is his name. Is his name. John Lineker, yes. Hands of Stone, John Lineker. Now John Lineker is a brawler. Very heavy guy. He uses slight techniques in his brawling. He will corner you onto the cage and throw these wild hooks. But I think the reason Jimmy Rivera is gonna win is because John Lineker's game was exposed in his last fight against the current champion TJ Dillashaw. Dillashaw, Dillashaw showed the world how to beat John Lineker. And I think Jimmy Rivera has studied that fight and he's going to take John Lineker down and he's going to do something like that. I'm going to pick John Lineker by a submission. Not a submission. I think he's gonna win a unanimous decision. Now the next fight is Calvillo and Esparza. Esparza has more experience. Esparza wins decision. Split decision. Condit versus Magny. Now this is a really interesting fight because Carlos Condit has been off for a long time, and Neil Magny just had a couple losses. He lost to RDA, then he lost to the guy he fought before. I cannot remember the name. Damian Maya. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm predicting that Neil Magny is gonna be real motivated. Now he's not the kind of dude you can put away on the feet very quickly, but if you take him to the ground, he has shown some weaknesses to the high level jiu-jitsu. Now Condit isn't a main jiu-jitsu guy either. He likes to strike, and Condit has better skill, and Neil Magny has better range. No, it's not like Neil Magny is a unskilled striker. He's not. He's pretty skilled as well. But Condit's level is too high. He's doing all this crazy shit, the movement stuff, flexibility, all that stuff. He is at one of the top 5 gyms in the world. It would go down to his determination and his motivation. Is he motivated enough for this fight? I think so. It is a hard pick, but I'm gonna go with Carlos Condit. Fourth or fifth round TKO. And that is it. And that was my prediction. Be video. Do not bet anything on my recommendations because look, I do not know a lot about this. I am a fan, but I do not know a lot. So that was my video. Have a good week. See ya.